Yo guys, what's up? It's Inflexxius. Today we're playing Jax versus Irelia top. Now we want to try to zone her out of XP here, so we're gonna walk at her like this.
Let me grab some more wisdom and experience.
There we go. And even though we take a little bit of an iffy trade there, she should be zoned out of the... She got zoned out of the first 3 creeps of minions, so we're going to level up so quickly here. A lot earlier than she will, right? Just drink our potion to be a bit safer here. This minion's a bit too far up for us to zone out of XP because my minions keep diving into her backline straight up.
Might learn something. Toughen up.
It's coming down here, ward this. In case Echo decides to show up.
Old man with a lamp, coming through.
Release the stun. We don't want to trade into a big fat wave there. We get her flash there, good stuff. And she thinks I won't dive her here through her W.
First blood.
And 1 for 1ing there is perfectly fine because she loses all of these minions, right?
Have been slain. Executed.
Actually, let's get a ruby crystal.
You fell. But the rest of the world.
But yeah, she loses all those minions. We don't even have to TP back because the wave is so pushing towards us. And I'm pretty sure she flashed. I think she flashed. And 8:15 top F. Time the suns.
Back in my day, we didn't
Volibear's looking for the gank here.
need weapons.
Irelia is very easy to gank, so we're just going to jump on her right here. I'm getting horribly creep locked, I actually can't reach her. Wow, crazy. I couldn't actually get to her because the creep wall was just blocking me off. I couldn't actually auto-attack her. Crazy stuff, fair enough. But it's fine. Now we have a freeze setup on Irelia, and that is really bad for her. Having a freeze setup on Irelia is unplayable because she needs to stack her passive, right? But if she can't access the wave, how can she stack her passive?
Fool to ask about
Because she's an extremely weak champion if she does not stack her passive, so we can just freaking come over here. And we're gonna put a ward right here. So that we can know her movements, right? So that we can know when she gets back into lane. Because we don't want her getting XP anymore.
Has been slain.
This melee creep, by the way, ruining my whole game plan. Just running into the tower, not getting pulled. And now, when this wave settles, this next wave that's walking up, when it settles and starts aggroing my minions, I'm gonna walk at her. So that, because I don't want them aggroing onto me. And we have the level lead, so we just kind of kill her there, right? Now we're gonna just try to focus hard shove the wave here. We also, by the way, notice how I saved my E until she was fully stacked, right? My E is more value, going to be a lot higher value when it is fully stacked compared to when she's fully stacked compared to when she is not, right? Because her auto attacks are a lot scarier at that point. So we hold our E until she's fully stacked, and then we just, and then we use it, and then we just win. Too close for comfort? Yeah, that was pretty close, but... You know, I felt like I won that, and I could have been wrong, and very clearly I was almost wrong. And I was a little bit worried there, I'm not gonna lie, but it ends up working out. It's fine, it was all calculated. I'm gonna TP back here to catch the wave. I want to set up another freeze on her. Game's unplayable if you freeze on Irelia, so we want to keep making the game unplayable for her. Drag the wave. This melee creep gets bored and freaking ruins my game plan, maybe? We'll see. We need to kill it so that my minions will walk up. Wait for the wave to settle, and then we just jump on her head pretty much. Now we zone her out of XP like this.
An ally has been slain.
Gonna turn the tide with a bit more practice.
I'm gonna auto W her and kill her here though. And that's the thing, Irelia, no stacks, wasn't level 6. Echo also wasn't level 6. We were level 7 though, and so we just win that fight.
Last light of Acacia.
Now we're gonna come in here,
Defense.
Killing spree.
and I get executed, but I had to drag that wave there. I misplayed that though. I tanked that first tower shot. I needed to not tank that first tower shot and it would have been fine. I need to not tank that first tower shot. I went into tower range too quickly. But if I don't pull that wave there, then the wave gets caught right in front of her tower and she can set up a freeze on me. I didn't need to die there though. I misplayed that. I just misplayed that completely.
In a good while. Still haven't found someone worthy to carry the
I'm gonna ping Volibear to defend my tower here, because there's a fat wave there that he can just collect. Thank you, Volibear. As long as she doesn't get a plate, it's not the worst. It's fine, we're still in a really good spot, right? It's just I freaking made a big misplay there. I could have also sold my D shield. I should also mention that I could have sold my D blade earlier to get my Triforce, but we're far ahead enough that I don't feel like we need to, right? I'd rather save the stats if I can. Now we're gonna let the wave slow push back to the Irelia. It's going to push, but very slowly. I don't think Volibear should hang around here. I don't think he's gonna get anything from it. So now we just let the wave slow push to her. Run at her here.
Always a reason to
If I can jump on her, that'd be really nice. Really want to chunk her out. If I can chunk her out a little bit in these trades, then I can... If I can chunk her out enough in a trade, I can look to dive her.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Fair enough. Don't think I can dive her.
These old bones haven't failed me yet.
She's gonna want to Q onto this. I'm gonna try to bonk her when she does. No, she doesn't Q onto it. She just auto attacks it. Fair enough. Okay. Now we just let the wave push towards us here. And we just set up another freeze. Now maybe I should have sold my Triforce actually. I mean, sold my D-Blade for the Triforce actually, because... She has her TP back, so you know what? Do I just recall here? I think I do. I'm gonna try it out, see how it feels. No, not less. You can't ping that late, dude. I'm freaking already recalled at that point.
An enemy has been slain.
I want my Triforce once I get my... Because it's such a massive power spike, right? I really want to have it so that we can freaking really try to punish this Irelia slash secure this Void Grub section, right? Like, this Void Grub situation, right? Having the extra power spike for the Void Grubs is going to be pretty nice. Okay, Echo E's over, so we're going to try to jump him here.
An enemy has been slain.
I lost a bunch of minions there, but we managed to get... managed to deny them the 5 and 6 Void Grubs, right? Which is when the... freaking... I do believe that it is at 5 gold Void Grubs now, where they get 2 little grublets spawning when they hit towers, right? So we deny them that power spike. I do lose some farm for that, though. Now, I shoved the wave too hard, so now it's gonna get caught right in front of her tower, which sucks big time.
Need me to hold back?
I just want to get this wave in here. Top priority. There we go. Now I want to go get some freaking honey fruit and try to set up a freeze on this Irelia again. No honey fruit, Sag. Then what I should... I didn't know there was no honey fruit. If I did, I would have probably tried to look for plates instead. Now I need to see what Irelia is doing. Did she recall? She might have. I'm just going to hard shove then and try to take some plates here. Because she's very close to her Bork at this point. There we go, she shoved the wave a little bit, so we're going to just hold it here. And yeah, she does a bit too much damage for us to just ignore her and take the... She's still Irelia, right? She's still going to do a bunch of damage and force, and, you know, punish us if we try to hit her tower, right? There we go. Now we just drag the wave. We wait for the wave to settle, and then we just walk with the Irelia here. Zoning out of XP. And now she has to recall. At this point, we can just hard shove the wave here. Because she has to recall, right? We'll freaking dive her. She probably... No, she already used her TP. She already used her TP a little bit earlier, so we can just take plates here. Or just dive her with Nautilus. She'll probably come back with Bork, so we need to keep that in mind. Oh, that reach is sad. I tried to freaking... My bad. I tried to sidestep it, but, it still hit me, sad. Okay, so we do have Nautilus in the top side here, and I am still very strong, right? I'm floating a lot of gold, to be fair. I really might look to freeze this, and that is perfectly fine. That means we're just going to take everything that they own, right? Oh, they're just pushing mid lane. Fair enough. There we go, CC lock him. Until we can freaking get the... and so that he can't press his R pretty much. Now, Irelia's bot side, that means team is taking stuff there, right? Okay, so team is doing stuff here, that's fine, they can do whatever they want. Irelia is TPing bot side, no one else in their team is TP. I can look for the opening to take this top tower here. This top tier 2 tower. That was a bit of an ambitious play by our team there, but that is fine. How far behind do you have to lose to all in? Do you have to be to lose to the all into the Irelia, hypothetically speaking? Hold on 1 second. Ah, fair enough. I needed to flash earlier, flash ward hop away, I guess. I was looking for the outplay there, but I should have just left. I just gave a shutdown for free. How big was the shutdown? It was pretty big. We get a 2-2 tower to offset it, but yeah, not good. Echo didn't have ult. I wanted to flash combo him, but I should have just flashed away. But yeah, how far behind do you have to be to lose to Irelia? I mean, honestly, not that far behind. If she gets ahead in lane, then the matchup can actually get pretty hard if she gets randomly ahead for some reason or another. I'm not going to TP to that. I don't think it's the play to TP to this tower. I think it is more important to save the TP for the dragon that is spawning in a minute. But yeah. If you fall behind Irelia, the matchup can actually get genuinely hard. The Irelia knows how to play, and she is ahead. then she's like 1 or maybe 2 kills ahead, then it can get... No, 1 and 2 kills ahead and the appropriate amounts of minions and XP lost, right? The matchup can get very bad. You don't start losing the matchup off of dying once to her, right? But dying twice to her, I want to say, is kind of the tipping point. So fight's going on over here. I'm just going to keep the pressure on up here, honestly. I can TP if I need to. But my team has gotten a pick done already. Are we winning that fight? I'm kind of scared now because I don't know if I trust my team anymore after that one play. So I'm going to shove one more wave here and then go down to... Or no, I guess I'll just keep the wave shoved in here and then I'll go to mid lane actually.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Put a ward here. Grab a camp. Just try to accelerate myself as much as I can.
Nothing wrong with a life of peace. You never find one myself.
Keep the wave shoved in. We don't want them pushing towers and stuff. Don't want them to be able to push towers and stuff while our team is doing dragon. We're trying to limit their options here. Oh, they're just doing our blue buff. Actually, I can run up there and mess them up. I can run up here and mess with them. We go for this, we go for this, we cut them off. That freaking Volibear ult left a bit to be desired, if I'm being honest. Let's get out of here. Yasuo really wants to look for the play, not considering that their whole team is coming to collapse. I don't have the mana to help you, my dude. You're just freaking dead. Like, I'm not interested in this. If we're going to look for hyper risky plays for no reason, then I'm just going to leave. Sterix Under Sky and Distance Maker is so hard to kill. Yeah, it really gets so innately tanky. Just from the freaking items, like, yeah. How do you play against Thresh team fights? You can try to bait out his E. You can also just look to to make sure... Look, if you're jumping on somebody and he's not standing on top of them, there's a good chance he's going to be looking to hook you as soon as you jump on them, right? So you account for that, you backstep. That's how you dodge his hook. In regards to his... Flay, you can channel your E and run at him, and he will try and a lot of them will try to flay when they think you're about to jump, so you just hold your jump.
An ally has been slain.
I'm not going to use my E because... Oh man. Ezreal was there too? My bad. I went for a bit of an over-aggressive play there. I wanted to limit test it a bit, but I wanted to go look for a bit of an I went for an over-aggressive play there. I wanted to limit test. I wanted to kill the Irelia, and then I wanted to see if how much I could get done on the rest of the team there. I didn't use my E because I didn't want to I wanted to have it when the rest of their team collapsed onto me, but I should have just used the E there because Irelia did too much damage to me. Irelia just did too much damage to me there. Is the fact of the matter. Her Bork just does too much damage even if she is behind, right? Because the Bork does a flat amount of damage. It actually does more damage the stronger you are, right? Because the more health you have, the more damage it's going to do. Now, obviously, if you have armor, then it's a bit different, right? But still, though, kind of, actually, Bork does more damage the stronger the person it's hitting is, if you think about it. So I just want to go top lane here, actually. My team can go cover bot lane. I'm going to go top lane. I'm actually going to recall right here. Because I want to have my Sterix. And I want to be split pushing top lane on the opposite side of the... because it's the opposite side of the map of the neutral objective that is going to spawn next, which is this dragon right here. I want to leverage my split pushing and my TP. So we put a pink here. And we come kill this Katarina.
Slain an enemy.
Fair enough, we get our flash and we get kill as well. Now, it looks like the whole enemy team was looking to rotate up to me here, so I do need to be respectful of that. But at the same time, my team is ending the game mid lane, so if they decide to just... Okay, I mean, fair enough. I don't know what Nautilus is doing, though. He really doesn't need to be walking in on the enemy team like that. He just kind of goes in and dies, fair enough. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, I plucked my Sterax. That's so bad. Okay, let's get out of here. We need to leave now. Need to kite to the Irelia so that she has to walk through the volley bear. Okay, let's get out of here, dude. Let's get our Sundered Sky here, I think. And a pink. Work towards our Sundered Sky, get ourselves a tunneler.
Living through rough times like good comfort.
Can I leap to that? I can, sick. Alright, so now let's shove this wave in. We want to make sure that this Echo does not steal it. Now we just all go bot lane here. Let's just all go bot lane here. Because we have super minions pushing down the other two lanes, right? So, pretty standard move. Someone needs to come catch this wave, though. We don't have anything to push with it.
This one's got fire.
There we go, we just focused the tower there. I just decided to focus the tower there because why not, right? It's 1 HP. There we go, now we have triple inhibitors set up. Now, we should leave because Kai'Sa's 1 HP. Oh man, this sucks. We might have to just leave him to die. Can't help that. We can't push for that. I can't walk, dude. Ah, I could not. Ah, man, okay, the thresh held me down too well there. That was just a really bad fight. Like, we should just have let the Nautilus to die. We should have just left the Nautilus, we should have just left the Nautilus to die. He walked up too far. We weren't in position to help. Like, this Nautilus is not the best at just watching his own positioning and keeping everything in mind. He just is a bit too careless with his positioning, and we can't be dying for his mistakes, right? We don't want that. And I end up going in because my whole team goes in, and I thought maybe it can look good. But honestly, it's just an ugly fight to take baseline. What is this? Kraken Slayer, is that a thing on Irelia these days? Does Irelia go Kraken Slayer these days? What is that?
Didn't see that coming, even though I have got how many eyes?
Oh man, Volibear is... That's not a fight he wants to take, though. She's going to stall him out.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, apparently he gets her. Good stuff. He can go for it as long as she keeps running left, but her whole team is chasing after them there, right? They're looking to help her. Honestly, we can just look to the end here. We could go for Baron, but we could just look for the end here.
An enemy has been slain.
These old bones haven't failed me yet.
Always with the exhaust. Okay, there we go. Good stuff.